welcome back to the channel. Joe here. Well, I know it's been a few days since I made a video, and it's been super windy here is why we haven't really messed around, and plus been doing some other stuff. And today we're back here in the opposite corner of my property, and it's very windy again today, so this was the best place I could find to get away from the wind without going somewhere. So today we're back here at the frog pond is what I call it. Whoever lived here previously to me had used this for four-wheel drive pit and mudding in. And over time the trees have grown up around it. I dug it out a little bit with a backhoe, just a little bit to make it a little deeper for the deer to come back here and drink out of. But I call it the frog pond because that's pretty much the only thing back here is frogs. And I did break off some cattails, and I got us a little hole dug. We're going to use our Canteen cup, and it's got a little stove burner, a stick burner that comes with it, and I'm going to use that today since we don't really want to make a big fire. And I'm going to do some grits with ham and onion, a little salt and pepper. So I'm going to spin you around and just give you a glimpse of what we're doing, and we're going to get on it. All right, so here's the frog pond. Like I said, it's not very big. It's probably I don't know, maybe 60-foot stretch, maybe a little longer. You can see a dirt pile. I just dug it out right here for the deer. But so my camp is way back that way, and then this is the other corner of the property. And like I said, it's less windy here than it is anywhere else. So what I've done is just right here, took my little shovel and dug a little hole, and I got some branches in it. There's our cattails, and I'm just gonna get this together, and we're gonna use our ferro rod, and I'm gonna see if we can light up them cattail fluffs. All right, our fire's going. I'm just gonna set this Canteen cup just like that. Okay, and now as it's heating up, I got a little ham that I've chopped up. Okay, and I bought a little onion back here, and I'm just gonna cut this baby up. Oh, she fell apart on me. I'm gonna get rid of that part and that part. A little soft. All right. Okay, so our onion and ham is in there, and I cannot get my knife back in. And I just brought us a little spoon back. I'm gonna give that a little mix. I'm gonna get this other chunk out. And I'm just gonna let that do its thing for a sec. And I'll bring you back when I add the water. All right, now I've got 2 cups of water in my Canteen. I'm only gonna add half of it. Yeah, about there. And this ain't gonna take very long. I'll give her a good mix up there. So I'm gonna let that heat up, and what I have here is a half a cup of grits, and they're just instant grits, and I'm gonna add half of those when our water starts to heat up a little bit. And I'm getting ready to add our grits right now. The sun's behind me, so let me see if I can stay out of it. So I'm gonna add about a quarter cup of grits right there. And I'm just gonna give that a nice mix up. Okay. And I don't have a lid for my Canteen, so I just brought a piece of foil that I keep in it. And I'll bring you back here in a few minutes after that cooks a little bit. She's doing pretty good. It's been about, I don't know, 2, 3 minutes. And we're just trucking along here. Well, she's starting to thicken up, get a little bubble to it. And these instant grits, they don't take long at all. What I'm going to go ahead and do is why it's still simmering. I know a lot of people, I just had this conversation actually. I know a lot of people like sugar and sweet stuff in their grits, but I am not one of those people. First time I ever had grits, I was a kid, and my mom put bacon and onion in them, and man, they were killer. And I probably just dumped too much salt in there. But I like salt, pepper, ham, bacon, onion in mine. And so that's what we got going on here. And I'm going to let that go for another couple minutes, and then we'll come back. All right, so I pulled this off a couple seconds ago and letting it set for a minute. And there's our final product. Grits, ham, onion. I'm going to let it set for just a sec and cool. While I do that, I'm going to spin you around. Well, since we're done cooking, I've got a little bit of water left in this canteen. I'm going to pour it over these coals, what's left. And since I have this dirt right here, I'm just going to throw it right back over the top. And there we got it. Okay. I may get a little bit more water and put on it, but all right, we're getting ready to eat. Well, I found me a good little spot here on the ground, and I've just been chilling here. Well, that little stove worked pretty good. Let's see what this stuff tastes like. Oh yeah, it's still hot. Just well, it'll help not choke on it. Just a little too much, just a little too much salt, but that was my fault. So if you like grits and you've never had it with meat and stuff in it, and you just had it with sugar, or if you've never even had grits, give this a try. Um, it's pretty daggone good. I think it's better with bacon, but with the ham, it's good still. Well, I'm gonna try to um, do a cast iron video. I'm really wanting to make a pizza in my Dutch oven, so I'm gonna give that a try here in a few days, week, 2 weeks. So be on the lookout for that if you want to see a Dutch oven pizza. And thanks again to all the subscribers I've picked up, the new, the older ones, all the comments. And you know, some of this stuff I'm doing is a trial and error for me, and I appreciate all the feedback. If I don't get back to your comments sometimes, I mean, sometimes I try to hit everybody, but every now and then I'll see a comment that had been from a few weeks ago that I never even noticed. And if I don't comment on you, I really apologize, or at least give you a thumbs up or a like. I at least try to do that. But sometimes I actually have to scroll through my comments just to find new comments. If you subscribe to me, I've had, I don't know how many new subscribers the past few, well, I've only been doing this almost 2 months now, I guess. Yeah. So it doesn't tell me who subscribed to me, a new subscriber. So, you know, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment if you subscribe, and let me know you're a new subscriber, because like I said, I can't tell who is a new subscriber. But again, I'm going to sit out here and eat. I appreciate all you guys. I've just, if you can't tell, most of my videos are cooking and different things. I love cooking, so it's going to be most of our videos, but I'm getting ready to start a couple gardens here shortly, so I may do a few videos on gardening. I wish my grandpa was still around to teach me a little bit about it, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I've had a garden the past few years, and it's hit and miss on certain things, but we might show a little bit of that, and um, we're just going to keep going. And if you got some ideas of something you want to see cooked in a Dutch oven, I did get that cookbook from Frank in Montana, and I'm going to cook a few more things out of his cookbook too. And Frank, if you're watching this here shortly, I'm getting ready to send you something. I think the last of my stuff should be here tomorrow in the mail, so I'm going to get some stuff out, and so be on the lookout for that. And with that, I hope you guys are doing okay, and I hope you're having a good week. And I'm going to sit back here and eat the rest of my grits and just kind of enjoy it back here. If the wind wasn't as bad as it was, I'd probably be back at camp, but I'm just gonna hang out back here for a little bit and see if I can find some frogs. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you again next time.